Hi, Angela.
Hello,
Congratulations.
Martin. Hello. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Am I allowed to put this down?
Yeah, put that down there. That's okay. So, Angela Richardson, you've just been elected as the MP for Guildford. What's your reaction?
I'm absolutely delighted. I think relieved is the expression that I've been using, because it's been a day of nerves. It's been 5 weeks of very intense campaigning without a certain outcome. This seat has been too close to call for anybody who's been looking on. The polls have been neck and neck. The poll that you ran at the Guildford Dragon was neck and neck, and it sort of aligned with the other polls that we were seeing. But it was a case of seeing how much was the Labour vote going to be squeezed by the Liberal Democrats with tactical voting, but also by the Conservatives in terms of those Labour leavers who wanted to see Brexit done and wanted to see that honoured and had nowhere else to necessarily put their vote.
Do you think that was a crucial factor to get Brexit done?
Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. And I think, it'll be interesting to see if we can get a breakdown of where the votes came from in this constituency. But one of the places that I felt would be good for us was the north of Guildford. And so, I'm hopeful that that was full of people who wanted to support me. And getting Brexit done has been vital. I think we've seen in the country that that's how it's played out. So I wouldn't be surprised if those factors were at play here in Guildford too.
Now, I've heard a rumour that you're thinking of setting up your constituency office in Guildford. Is that correct?
Yes, that is exactly what I would like to do. I sort of fought this campaign on the basis of being a good local constituency MP. It will take me a little while to find somewhere. I may have to be up in Westminster for a little bit, but I think being here, having a presence here, looking into all the casework that needs to be done here, and building that relationship with the community by having an office here, I think is the right thing to do for Guildford.
And what are the top 2 or 3 issues for Guildford that you feel you need to represent in Parliament?
So I had those on my literature. I was very clear. So I have got a programme of work to start from day one. I need to get whoever is going to be the Secretary of State for Transport down, and I need to talk about traffic. It's a real problem in Guildford. I need to call an urgent meeting with a clinical commissioning group to discuss frontline GP provision in Guildford. There's also a survey that I want to do in the Cranley villages surrounding for healthcare needs down there. And then the other thing is that I was very keen to tackle is our homeless issue. So that's something that I want to get on straight away and be talking to the councillors and to the charities involved and any other stakeholders that we need to bring in to try and help the most vulnerable. We're in winter, it's cold, it's wet, it's miserable. We need to help our most vulnerable.
Okay.
So those are the 3
And
things.
so, Trudy, when you arrived here this evening, you weren't sure that you were going to end up?
Not at all.
Okay,
Not
that's
at all. So
interesting.
I'm absolutely delighted, and I'm delighted that the people of Guildford and Cranley and our villages have put their trust in me. It's a big thing to entrust a constituency to any individual, and especially the fact that I've come from another country just makes it even more special for me that the people of Guildford have welcomed me.
Angela Richardson, congratulations.
Thanks,
Thank you
Martin.
very much.
Thank you very much.